Hi, my name is Tom. I'm one of the boys from the famous sculpture, The Butcher Boys. Recently, I found this political cartoon published in 1906 from Punch magazine. This cartoon portrays the cruel situation of Congo, restricted and enslaved by King Leopold II. Enslaved Congolese were forced to farm rubber latex for trading raw materials, and they worked for long hours. Nevertheless, if they didn't fill the quota for each month, they were shot or cut their hands off as a punishment. Woman running away and the man trying to take off the snake with King Leopold II's head shows how King Leopold II was torturing the Congolese. After looking at this visual art, I came up with this research question: how can visual arts unite people and persuade to resist against an oppressive force? Visual arts are one of the significant communication tools that we all understand easily and quickly by just viewing those. They can influence the society or oppressive force by instilling values, providing a new perspective, changing opinions, spreading personal experiences, etc. In this video, I will discuss about this research question by considering my individual opinion and research that I did. 1. Sculpture. Firstly, I looked at a sculpture called The Butcher Boys, produced by South African artist Jane Alexander in 1986. Jane Alexander was born in Johannesburg in 1959, and most of her works are related to apartheid law in South Africa, since she experienced and got directly affected by them. The Butcher Boys is one of her most popular artworks that she created, and it is one of the most visited artworks in the Ezekiel South African National Gallery collection in Cape Town. As you can see, there are ominous, life-size humanoid figures with powdery skin, black eyes, broken horns, and no mouths perched on a wooden bench. Thus, one type of visual art, sculpture, can grab the audience's attention and unite people by utilizing the impact of realistic 3D models. After uniting people, this sculpture conveys a sculptor's message to resist against an oppressive force. These three beasts symbolize the racial discrimination and the violence committed during the apartheid era in South Africa. Overall, we can understand that sculptures can attract the audience by using its 3D impact and influencing others by using creative way of expressing the sculptor's opinion. 2. Painting. Next, I found another type of visual arts, paintings. Again, the concept is same. It is highlighting the events occurred in South Africa apartheid era. This painting is called The Forced Removals, and it was published in 1988 by Willie Bester. When he was 10 years old, he and his family were forced to live on the dark side of apartheid, which inspired him to draw this. As you can assume from the title of this artwork, this portrays the house destruction occurred in apartheid era. This detailed paintings with colors shows how South Africans struggled with living and surviving at that time period, which will engage the South Africans to take an action to change the unfair situation. As a result, paintings can illustrate the details of what the artists captured in order to unite and persuade people to resist. In conclusion, the creator of the Butcher Boys and Forced Removals has actually experienced the apartheid in South Africa. This proves that the main idea of visual arts were mostly inspired from creators' personal experience. The sculpture and the painting were expressing the same issue occurred in South Africa. Nevertheless, the form of visual art was different. It was interesting to see that there were multiple ways to express something, but in different ways. Simultaneously, they both persuade the audience to fight against an oppressive force, which influenced South Africans to be more active. There were more than 3 big protests that occurred in South Africa throughout 1950s to 1970s. Therefore, visual arts can unite and actually persuade people, which is why they were used as perfect and flexible communication tool from the past to our world today. Thank you for listening to my video today.